I say welcome, and good morning to all listeners and viewers this morning. It's all about Mingle and Jingle here on K105. We're also live via GBN TV. Good morning to all our viewers out there. Certainly hope you're having a great morning this far. And, every time I come live like this, we have great information for you. We're getting set to have a chit-chat with Miss Kellyanne Waldron this morning. And we're going to have a chit-chat with her pertaining to an event that is coming up. And I'm going to leave it to see more about it. And let's get set and go over to Kellyanne and say good morning. Kellyanne, good morning, and how are you? Good morning, Kellyanne. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. I'm great. Thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great. You're live here on the GBN TV, also live on K105, and certainly want to say welcome. And you're representing the Rotary Club this morning. Give us some information about that event that is coming up this weekend. Give us some information on that before we proceed with more. Hello. I'm not sure.
Okay. Sorry, you broke up a little bit there. So
I was asking that you tell me about pertaining to the event that's coming up. I know you are representing the Rotary Club, and it's all about Candlelight and the Carol by Candlelight coming up. And I would like you to share some information with our viewing and listening audience this morning pertaining to the event.
Okay, well, if persons are looking for a fantastic family event to be at, then Sunday the 4th of December is the place to be at Quarantine Point. And that's where we'll be holding Carols by Candlelight. It's the first time in about 3 years since we've been able to have it because of the pandemic. So for persons who are familiar with Carols by Candlelight, they know that this is one big, grand Christmas event. It's usually the event that we use to kick off the holiday season. And it starts from 4 p.m. and goes on till midnight on Sunday. And it includes attractions such as a huge concert coordinated by Ricardo Keynes Douglas, and it features top artists from Grenada, including Jefferson Ramirez, Laura Lisa, Tamara, Songbird St. Bernard, Jonathan Francis, Zorina Andel, Emily Rapier, you name it. They're all there serenading you with their sweet, sweet voices. There's fireworks that will be happening on that night. You have a bunch of different local craft and art vendors, so you can get your holiday shopping in early. You name it, there's something for everybody. There's food, fully stocked bar, movies from 4 p.m. There's carols, singing, and let's not forget the main attraction, which would be Quarantine Point is transformed into this magical wonderland of lights. So it is going to be an even bigger display this year than anybody has ever seen. The Benoit family is really coming out with a grand display, and we are looking forward to seeing everybody there.
Now tell me, I see it's been themed out this year as an all-white Christmas. Tell us something about the theme this year and what we should be looking forward to.
Right, so white is symbolism of new beginnings, and that's really what it is for us, considering, that we just came out of the pandemic and, everybody's been inside. I'm so sorry about that. I'm on the road. Everybody's been inside and, just coming out of such a depressing period, that this is one of new beginnings for everyone. And it's a sign of unity, a sign of peace, etc. Therefore, we're really encouraging persons, in as a symbol of that, to wear white with a splash of holiday color as a sign of unity and peace and for the season.
All right. I'm understanding this year the event has been produced by Ricardo Keynes Douglas. Tell us about this. How would he come to be being part of it, and what should we expect? Because when Ricardo goes out, he goes out in a full blast. So tell us, what should we expect this year?
Well, I'm not going to give everything away.
I don't expect you to. I don't expect you to give everything away. There's got to be an element of surprise when folks do come in.
Yes. So, Ricardo is a playwright and an award-winning playwright. So, And when he does a production, it's really done towards a world-class standard. So persons who would have experienced the concert before knows that it's a concert that you would pay to see in a first world country on a big stage. It is really so well produced, not just the acts and the music and the talents, but the stage presence, the coordination, just how everything flows is just extremely, extremely professional. And that is just icing on the cake in when you consider just how how talented the performers are. So persons are really in for a treat when it comes to the concert in particular.
Now tell us, give us some insight in terms of the costing, and just for the folks who are listening and viewing this morning, who intend to come out, give us some costing in terms of coming out, how the accommodation is, parking is, just give us some costing and so forth for that.
Okay, so the cost of tickets, if you buy it in advance, so we're encouraging persons to get your tickets in advance. You can do that on gotofed.com, Grenadian Optical, or Gittins Pharmacy, or from any Rotarian. The advance tickets cost $45 for adults and in advance, and $50 at the door. For children, it's $10 across the board. Whether it is you get it in advance or you get it at the door, it's $10 for kids. With regards to parking, for persons who know Quarantine Point as a venue, there is very limited parking down there. Therefore, if you want to park at the site, it's going to cost. Right now, premium parking has completely sold out. So the only available parking is regular parking, and that's 50 EC. And that will be in addition to your entry ticket. Aside from that, if it is that, there's free shuttles that are running and plying the entire Montrouge route. So persons can park their vehicles along Montrouge, Spice and Mall, etc., and then take the shuttle in to Quarantine Point. It's fast. They're quite spacious. We have big SGU buses that will be plying the route. I've done it myself, and I've taken it the shuttle a number of years because the persons won't be able to park along the strip going into Quarantine Point. It's a no parking zone. So we really encourage persons to, get your tickets in advance. The parking is limited, so it's going to go quickly. Get your tickets.
All right. Well, certainly this Sunday is going to be a spectacular event, as you mentioned, with the production that is of course going to be there. And what final encouragement are you giving folks to come on out and be part of it before we take a wrap this morning?
Yeah, it's really going to be just one of those family events that you must attend. It's going to get you into the holiday spirit. You can get your shopping done early. It's just one of those things where there really is something for the entire family, and it's in a safe environment. So adults could be doing their thing. There's a fully stocked bar. There's even a kiddie bar. The children could be doing their own thing, enjoying the bonfire, roasting s'mores, enjoying the snow zone, which is really popular and fun with the kids. So it's going to be snowing at Quarantine Point. And then you have things for the teenagers, such as the movies. They have food, and so that they can, they enjoy with their friends. So I have my teenage son telling me that he's already going to this event with his friends. So, he didn't realize he's going with me, but he needs to he'll be going with his friends as well. So in that regard, we do have something for the entire family. It's a safe venue as well, open air, and we just encourage people to come out and enjoy themselves.
All right. Well, I want to thank you, Kellyanne, for sharing the information with us this morning. It's been, of course, fruitful, and I'm sure the listeners and the viewers out there will be coming out and enjoying the Christmas season and enjoying Carol by Candlelight. I certainly hope the event turns out to be a grand one, and we're so hopeful that nothing as a COVID event happens again, that we'll continue to see it happening next year and in the near future continues.
Oh, definitely, and I trust that we'll be seeing you there.
I'm hopeful I'll be there also. Yes, I will be there.
Okay, wonderful.
Have a good day.
Can't miss it.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks once again.
Bye.
All right. It's Jingle and Mingle here on K105 and GBN TV. We've been speaking to Kelly Waldron. It's all about Carol by Candlelight coming up this Sunday, folks. Go on out to be part of it, you heard. And she said she's holding back some of the information. You have to be there, especially to see that production we put on there by Ricardo Quintela. So certainly hope that you will go out and see. Thanks once again for those of you viewing, and thanks for being part of Jingle and Mingle here on K105. It continues on K105 Radio. For those of you viewing and via GBN TV, we'll certainly link back up with you shortly once again. Have yourself a good one. Hey, we're moving on, folks. It's K105 as we're going to take you through on a lovely, lovely Thursday morning. That's why we say goodbye to our television audience inside of this segment. Goodbye, folks.